Gunnerman Group is a go.
Yes! Not just a startup, an upstart.
Gotta get going.
Gotta be good.
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 Growth is the goal. How do we do that?
I talked to UPS. They'll help us out. New technology, smart advice. We focus on the business and they take care of the logistics.
UPS.
Good going.
We get good. That's great.
Great. Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great. I love logistics.
Welcome to another edition of Z360. I'm your host, David Suntup. Coming up, we'll preview the Akron women's swimming and diving team as it prepares for its season. We'll go inside the huddle with Akron football offensive coordinator A.J. Milley and the women's soccer team seniors talk about playing their final home games this weekend. Brian Parisi made a huge impact in his first season as the head coach of the swimming and diving team. The Zips won their first ever MAC championship last year, and here's how they plan on bringing another trophy back to Akron.
The message that we're setting this year is, one, we have to remember everything that it took to get where we were last year. And it was a lot of hard work from day one. There was trust from day one, there was respect. We focused on all the details. This year, we really want to try and take things to a new level. We want to be better than we were last year. And we feel if we continue to do things in practice that we're doing, we continue to try to get better each and every day. We approach our training, our nutrition, our sleep, our recovery with a relentless and an unstoppable approach, that great things will happen in the end. Winning a MAC championship or any type of team championship, there's a lot of variables that go into that, and it's not just some of those variables are in our control and some of them are out of our control. The other programs, what they're doing, who their recruits are. We can't focus on those things because those things are not in our control. So we focus on what we can do. If we keep focusing on what we have control over, we're going to keep getting better and we're going to keep getting closer and closer to our ultimate goals.
What is it like to come into the season as a reigning MAC champions?
It's a lot more fun, I think. We have a lot more confidence coming into it. Then again, there's a little more pressure, but I think we're handling it really well so far.
How does it feel to start another season, especially coming off that MAC championship last year?
It's really exciting. There's a little bit of pressure, but we've been working really hard to try to keep focused on the end goal.
The difference between year one and year two is really having a much better understanding of the environment, learning the campus, learning the different levels of support that we have, which I feel like we have great support here, but also knowing the girls and the team a lot better. Our staff is definitely a lot more cohesive this year, and we feel like everybody's operating on all cylinders. The team knows what to expect. Last year I felt like we had a whole team of freshmen because everybody was getting used to the new coach and the new coaching style and all that, and then this year now we only have our incoming group of freshmen that are new to everything.
Oh, it's great. There's not that 1 month where you're trying to get to know him and figure out what he's like, so we can kind of just jump right in and get back to work.
You were a first-team All-MAC selection last year. What have you worked on to have another great season this year?
I've been working a lot on the little things and a lot of technique, but also a lot of yardage to stay in really good shape.
MAC champs in the 200-meter relay. So what makes you so good in these relays?
Oh, that's just a ton of fun. I love all three girls that were in the relay. We were super excited actually all year for it, and we had a lot of confidence going into that race.
The relays are really important and we have a lot of fun with those. Our relays are almost staying the same. There can be little changes here and there, but we have a lot of depth when it comes to our relays, so A, B, or C, they're all going to be really good.
Just to remind yourself that if you've done it once, you can probably do it again. And Brian instills a lot of confidence in us. And I see we have a really great group of freshmen coming in, so I'm just really excited for the season.
6 years ago, A.J. Milley was a record-setting quarterback at Division II North Alabama as a senior in college. Now, Milley's giving offenses a hard time in a different way as an offensive coordinator. Here's a look inside the mind of the 28-year-old coach, the second youngest coordinator in the FBS.
Yeah, when I got done playing in 2008, I played for Mark Hutz with the UNA, and then Coach Hudd left to go to Mississippi State to be the receivers coach. Coach Bowden came in, and Coach Hudd had told me, you know, I could work as a graduate assistant, and when that all kind of fell through, or didn't fall through, but when Coach Hudd left, I had to make some decisions. So I went and Coach Bowden's one of his first days on campus, I went and sat down. I still had some time to finish up school, a semester, and so I talked to Coach Bowden, and you know, he said that he'd love to have me on, and you know, I wanted to stay because Florence and UNA is a really special place to me, and being able to work there, that was important to me. My dad was a high school coach in Alabama for 25 plus years, and really my dad pushed me away from coaching for a long time. He just, you know, he knew all the things that are behind the scenes that a lot of people don't really understand that you have to deal with. Now, he was a high school coach, and you know, he steered me. He said, you know, if you want to go into coaching, go the college route first and see how you like that. And so I did that, and you know, I got into it and I loved it. I love being around the kids, and you know, football is just in my blood from my family, and you know, the recruiting part of it is something that I've grown to love more than I thought I would. I'm just blessed enough, I'm lucky enough that I've been provided with an opportunity to be at such a young age that a lot of people strive to get to throughout their whole career, and I was given an opportunity to be there at such a young age. It's just nice, it's fun, it's you know, it's what I want to do. You know, eventually I want to be a head coach, and you know, everybody nowadays in this generation wants it to happen as fast as possible.
Second year as offensive coordinator, Kyle Pulse, second year as your starter. What's it been like to grow with him?
You know, it's good to get to, this is the first time in my career that I've got to coach quarterback for more than 1 year. You know, in North Alabama, we had a transfer come in my first 2 years. Then I coached Bo Wallace at East Mississippi for 8 months before he went on to Ole Miss, and I came to Akron, and then Dalton, he was here for a year. You know, so getting to coach a guy, he kind of understands me and what I want, and you know, does he give it to me every day? No, but I push him to give it to me. You know, I'm a perfectionist, and I want them to strive to be perfectionists. You know, so it's just good because he knows the offense really well. So he makes my job easier at times, because if it's not a perfect play, you know, he understands what's bad against certain looks and what's good against certain looks, and you know, it's just good to continue to see him grow, and he's still got a lot of room to grow, and he hasn't even touched where he can be with his potential.
You know, he brings a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge to this team, to this offense. So I listen real well when he's telling me anything, because he knows so much. He played in this offense for a long time. He had a lot of success. He set a lot of records at North Alabama. So with all that being said, it's you know, I learned a lot from him. It's real good for me.
You know, I love being around our guys, my quarterbacks. They're all different personalities. You know, it's fun being around them. It's fun just teaching. You know, I love John Wooden's books, and you know, he always talks about how coaching is the purest form of teaching there is, and you know, that's the part that I love about it. I love coming out here and teaching these guys something new, hopefully every day, and if not, you know, try to on a day-to-day basis, just to help them get better, so they can have the success that I had as a player in college. I had a lot of success, and I want my guys and our team to feel that success too throughout their career. I want them to make sure their career, they get everything out of it they can.
Akron women's soccer plays its final 2 home games this weekend, including senior night on Friday against Miami. Here's how the 7 seniors are approaching their last home games and some of their best memories wearing a Zips uniform. What's going to be going through your mind this weekend as you play your last 2 home games here at First End Stadium?
It's definitely going to be very bittersweet. I think it'll be a bittersweet moment, obviously.
It's going to be bittersweet.
It's definitely going to be a bittersweet moment.
I think it's going to be a little bit surreal. Most of us have been playing for like 14 years, and we have 3 games left in the regular season, but I think it's going to be nice that our parents are there and our friends are there to see us play.
What do you want your lasting impact to be on this team as they go forward?
Just to build a legacy of hard workers. I mean, this team has come so far from the 2 years I've been here. Just comparing it to last year, it just makes a world of a difference. Just our work ethic, and I think we've just come together as a team so much, and just the togetherness is awesome.
Well, coming in as a transfer, it was a lot different than my other school, but the facility here are amazing. Just playing on this field is great, and couldn't ask for anything more.
I think there'll be a lot of excitement and just celebrating the time that we've had here these past 4 years, and everything we've been able to do as a program and as a team.
My favorite memory actually with my team was just recently we went on a Boston trip, and we had an amazing time. It was just like stress-free, and it was just awesome. It was a beautiful city that we were in, and yeah, that was just one of the memories that stuck out to me.
Just working with a team has been a big struggle, but at the same time so rewarding at the same time. I feel like there's so many things I can take away later in life.
This has been home for so long that it's going to be really weird and a very happy but also sad time to look back on what we've done and look for the future.
Thanks so much for watching this week's edition of Z360. Tune in next week as we'll have more interesting stories for you around Akron athletics, including a feature on UA's annual etiquette dinner featuring Akron football linebacker Justin March. I'm David Suntub for GoZips.com.